What up? Tim Desert Storm Bradley. What's that? Back at it with again. You already know. Anyways, hey, just got done studying. You know, we're a few weeks away from that Keyshawn Davis and Delos Santos fight. Um, Damn, you already know I was going Keyshawn Davis all the way. You know what I'm saying? I even picked him by knockout. And I only picked him by knockout just because of the, year or so long layoff from Delos Santos. Also seeing the pictures of him ballooning up in weight and stuff like that. It's going to be hard to really tear down all that weight. However, man, I'm just letting y'all know right now, if the Delos Santos that comes in the ring against Shakur Stevenson, if that dude comes in, it's gonna be something. It's gonna be a challenge for Keyshawn Davis. That's for damn sure, man. That quick first step is ain't no joke, man. That boy is fast. And Shakur got the fastest feet, man, and understanding of distance in the business. And he was able to get the hell out of the way. But, Keyshawn is pretty damn good too, but he's not Shakur Stevenson. Keyshawn will step back. He has a step back game. He will take a couple steps back and he will circle out. But damn, man, if Delos Santos sneaks him, because Delos Santos, he's sneaky, he's tricky fighter, man. Very slick, clever southpaw, has both punches, has a good jab. He'll come underneath, kind of like how Usyk come underneath the guard with jabs. He'll stab you down low as well. He'll bend his knees, you know what I mean? And he'll do a level change and he'll sneak attack you. But his first step is epic, bro. It is epic fast, and so the first step is basically your draw. You know what I'm saying? Your draw. How quickly can you pull the trigger? How quickly can you close the distance? And Delos Santos seems to be able to close distance rapidly, man, like quick, and he catches guys off guard all the time. Sneaky power, speed and power, very sneaky. I would advise Keyshawn Davis to exchange with this guy because he will get caught in between. Absolutely. Keyshawn definitely has the longer arms. He's definitely, I think, the bigger fighter. He's the more active fighter as well. And I would slightly favor him in this fight. But, man, I'm telling y'all, man, if Delos Santos that showed up against Shakur Stevenson comes in the ring and he got an attitude, you know what I'm saying, and he want to win this fight, Keyshawn Davis could be in trouble, because Delos Santos, he thumping. He thumping with both hands. Straight left hand, that right hook is nasty. Keyshawn like to carry that lead hand low, too, especially on the inside. He likes to be in that shield, that Mayweather shield, on the inside. And I'm sure that Delos Santos and his people, they see the opportunities that they have. Keyshawn's the type of guy that likes to control too on the inside. He's a manipulator, always manipulating balance, always, looking to basically snipe any type of action of his opposition. So like if Keyshawn throws a punch, let me give you an example. If he throws a punch and he ain't close the distance quick enough, he gonna step in and smother you, tie you up. He not gonna allow you to work and use those hands. His hand grappling is fire. Keyshawn hand grappling is fire. I mean, that dude to grab your head, grab your neck, grab your hand, grab your arms, anything to disarm you. Keyshawn is great at doing that. Keyshawn is one of those guys that he wants to work and he don't want you to work at all. But Delos Santos is the type of guy that will sit on the outskirts. He'll attack quickly in spots and he hit hard enough to force you out of position, and that's where I think he can get Keyshawn, man. He got to force Keyshawn out of position or force Keyshawn to tuck up into that shell like he likes to do, all right? And he needs to look for that uppercut because Keyshawn is available for that uppercut, And on the flip side of that, Delos Santos, he eats left hooks. He like left hook. He eat left hooks at dinner. Sometimes he'll pull. Even sometimes Keyshawn will pull too. A lot of similarities, but they coming from different styles, different positions, feet positions. So one is southpaw, one is orthodox. But they'll pull back from that hook, And Delos Santos will get off on angles as well. He takes slight angles on the inside as well. Like, he's an intelligent fighter. Delos Santos can fight, and he has experience, and he's already suffered a loss. So it's not like he's gonna be in there scared. 2 losses at that. One is Shakur Stevenson, who's a brilliant boxer. Damn, after watching that Shakur fight too, man, shoot, man. Shakur, man, say what you want to say. Offensively, he can get better, but damn, defensively, Lord, he only had one hand and he fight and beat this man Delos Santos with one hand. Man, I'm talking about impressive. damn right impressive. Yeah, I know he put everybody to sleep. I get it. I get all of that. But god dang it, I was sitting there like, I'm amazed with just the brilliance of his footwork and his eyes, man. Damn. It's gonna be tough to beat that dude, man. I'm telling you, it's gonna be tough to beat Shakur Stevenson, man. You know, the only dude that I see, and I'll get back on the Delos Santos tip real quick, but the only dude that I see that could give him some issues is a guy like Rolly Romero, who's awkwardly, you know, got that awkward power, you know what I'm saying, who run through red lights, get hit with shots, and come right back. I don't know if Shakur has the power to be able to keep that boy up off of him, you know, but it's I'm talking about the old Rolly, not this new Rolly where he's kind of posturing and taking his time and he's trying to, you know, bait you in and trying to sneak attack you, similar to what Delos Santos like to do. That's Delos Santos. He'll like to sneak attack you, man. And, you know, Delos Santos, let's get back to Delos Santos anyway. But yes, I think that's the only guy that can beat Shakur or even come close to beating Shakur. Yeah, I might think I'm sounding crazy, but look, man, I'm going to tell you, man, Marcos Maidana had one of the most craziest, reckless, ruthless styles out there, and he gave Floyd Mayweather issues because of it. So that awkward power, that awkward style, that explosiveness, that first quick step, and a guy likes to run through red lights and just go for it. Hey, man, hey, look, Rolly got it. He got what it takes, but he got to change that mindset from the counterpuncher and get more aggressive. He going to beat Shakur Stevenson, man. So that's that. Anyways, now moving back to Delos Santos. Delos Santos is tricky, man, because, you know, he shows a lot of vulnerability when you're moving forward on him, you know, when you're pushing him on his back foot. But at the same time, the boy he snipes like a cobra. God dang, and out of nowhere, like you think you got him, think boom, boom, and he come right back with a quick boom, 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 right back on you. You know what I'm saying? Very active, man. You know, his mentality is something else too. You know, little spicy. You know what I'm saying? A little spicy, can be a little sour too at the same time. A little spicy, a little sour. You know what I mean? Cause sometimes I'm like, man, like, okay, I see you can back him up. I see he looks uncomfortable. But damn, he's constantly trying to fight out of that position. He constantly trying to fight without being bullied. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like he knows that's his weakness and he's trying to cover it up. You know what I'm saying? By just being spiteful and saying, oh, hell no. Now you take my leather. Now you take my heat. Let's see if you can take my heat. But areas of vulnerability I see for Keyshawn Davis. Keyshawn Davis, you can't be getting caught lunging. You get caught lunging with that right hand. You know what I'm saying? Occasionally you lunge with that right hand, boy. I'm telling you. Delos Santos, he going to come right back with some fire. So you better be reactive or you tuck up in that shell. Be careful because that dude also has a nasty bolo type uppercut where he'll find your head too. You know what I'm saying? He definitely will. And then Delos Santos, you better watch that left hook on the inside. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that boy can pull with that left hook and he can place that foot on the inside of your foot. You know what I'm saying? And get that left hook off to the body and also upstairs. You feel me? So, hey, Keyshawn is a motherfucker too. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my French. But that boy is a bad boy, man. But look, Delos Santos, definitely world championship material for sure. You know, we don't know which Delos Santos gonna show up, but I'm just letting y'all know right now, if the Delos Santos that came against Shakur Stevenson, ooh, we gotta fight. We got to fight. It's not going to be one of those tit for tat type of fights. Don't even think like that. No. Both these guys are naturally counterpunchers. Both these guys like to have things they weigh inside the ring. So it's going to be a high chest, ooh, 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 ooh. One of them type of fights like, ooh, just miss. You know what I'm saying? Type of fights. You know, both these guys going to be very calculated, very respectful because of the power and the IQ that they have. So, you know, if you're going to be watching, all right, you got to look at it from a lens of a boxer perspective, not from a lens of, oh, this is boring. No. Look at the positioning. Look who's battling for position to get in the right position to what favors them. All right. Look at who's landing the cleaner, harder, effective punches. Look at those moments. You know what I'm saying? Look at those moments who's taking rounds off or at least attempting to take rounds off. You know what I'm saying? Look for the strategies of both these guys. That's what you want to do. The strategies of both these guys. Just don't say, oh, it's boring because nobody is landing shots. That's the beauty about boxing. Okay? Hit, don't get hit. But you can stand right in front of a guy and not get hit. You feel me? And still do some damage your damn self. So, look, it's going to be one of those type of fights. All right? It's going to be one of those type of fights. And don't be surprised if it ends with one shot. It can end with one shot because that's what high chess is. High stakes, high match, the high IQ. That's what it is. It can end with one or two moves. One or two moves and it's over with. So, yeah, I just wanted to chime in, man. Hey, look, I'm a little excited about this one. I'm excited to see what Delos Santos show up. But anything near, anything close, give me a 9 out of 10 with the Shakur fight. That Delos Santos right there. Woo-wee. Hey, Keyshawn Davis. Hey, he could be looking up at the lights. We don't know. That chin got to get tested, and we gonna find out if Delos Santos land. Can he take it? All right, that's my time. I'm out. I'm about to go work out. About to go get my swole on. Yep, I'm heading to the gym right now, believe it or not. Yep, in the dirt path. All right, I'll holler at y'all, man. Peace.